Mr. Kemp.
Regarding the school construction grant, the approach was made to the area legislators at the legislative breakfast, which was on what date?
That was on November 29th.
Okay, so it's been about 6 weeks. It's not a lot of time. I'm curious to know if there's any updated information as to what the legislators are prepared to do at this time.
Thank you. We haven't seen anything in print. Mrs. Janowski, Representative Janowski, has been in touch with us several times, sometimes directly with Mr. Picaro to get language straight. So we haven't seen it. Mr. Ackert has also been in touch with us. Mr. Guglielmo was in touch with us just at the legislative breakfast, but the three of them did pledge to work together, and we have offered to go to Hartford to meet with them so that we can help them. That has not occurred yet, but we have not seen anything in print. We don't know if anything has been put forward yet.
Have we forwarded anything more formally than a conversation that might have occurred at the breakfast that would take the form of a letter, email, something like that?
Yes, we have. We gave them a letter and language, proposed language.
Thank you.
Mr. Kemp, just over
Mr. Picaro, I have lost track of the high school air mitigation problem that we had. Where are we?
Through you, Mr. Chairman, and again, we will be bringing a more detailed solution to the Facilities Committee for review. But we believe we've come up with a solution that would allow us to bypass the current plenum issue that we're experiencing in the walls. We're expecting it to cost somewhere in the ballpark of about $12,000 to $15,000. But again, by way of process, we wanted to bring a more formal and detailed presentation to the Facilities Committee before sharing it with the board.
Thank you.
Thank you. Any further questions? Seeing none, we'll move on. And prior to going into the next item, which is going to be item 5.4, which we're going to go into an executive session discussion, and 6.7, which is also a executive session discussion, which we don't anticipate that we'll come out and do any type of motion. I'm going to give the chance to review the calendar for updates at this point. Mr. Person.
January 16th is a professional development day. It's not listed on all the school calendars. I have RHS Lake Street School Center Road as it being missing. Early dismissal. February 15th, same thing. RHS, CRS, LSS, MSS. And the last thing is just a typo on February 18th, that's Skinner Road. It's listed as Veterans Day, or Martin Luther King Day, and it's actually Veterans Day. That's just President's Day. Sorry.
I have a question on the Skinner Road one too. It says that there's a half-day professional day on February 13th, and then a full professional day on Friday the 15th.
At which school is that?
That's Skinner Road.
Thank you.
I don't know if anyone else had it.
Anything else for the calendar? Seeing none. Opportunities for questions from the press. I see Mr. Kennedy out in the back of the room and Mr. Neal. Any questions this evening? Seeing none. I'll entertain a motion to go into executive session for item 5.6, discussion concerning the employment of an employee. Mr. Percy.
So moved.
I have a motion to Ms. Arndt. I have a motion and a second. Any discussion? We're going to invite Mrs. Buell also to the discussion on student incident report. Or okay, on both. And any discussion? Seeing none, we'll bring it to a vote by show of hands. All in favor? We are now in executive session.